Today, I'm going to be showing you guys where all of the intel on Outbreak is for Season 4 Reloaded. Now, I want to make one thing entirely clear that this is a part 1 of 2 parts of the intel guides for Season 4 Reloaded, because Treyarch decided this time around that they were going to have intel on both Toten and also Outbreak. And I thought it'd be best just to do the Outbreak ones first, just because, a different thing entirely, and also we already have access to all the Outbreak intel anyway, so I thought that we just make this, and then when Toten comes out, we'll make our second intel guide for all of the Toten intel. And so yeah, definitely subscribe if you guys want to see that one when it comes out. But before we can get into anything, two things first. One, I can't take credit for finding literally any of these. This time I wasn't able to hunt, so because of that, I really didn't get to even hunt to even find anything to begin with. So I want to give a shout out to Super Spider, one of my subscribers, who sent me a ton of images of a bunch of different locations. Huge shout out to him, and also TehPurplePanda for the remaining ones that that I couldn't find or was not given to me, and he put them on Reddit. I'll link his thing down in the description below if you want to check that out. But finally, one last thing before we get into this is that I decided to break this down by map instead of by like faction, Dark Aether, Requiem, or whatever. And because of that, we're just going map by map. And another thing I should mention is that we are only going to be showing you the location of the radio transmissions for Requiem, because Requiem's the only one that has radio transmissions this time around in Outbreak at least. But with finally all of that out of the way, let's actually jump into these maps. The Requiem radio transmission on Duga is going to be in this room or where the Wonder Fizz machine is, so this one right here. And the best way to get up to it is to go around over here and make your ways to the stairs. And when you get here, just head it up through this door, and behind this kind of sneaky door on the table, you'll find the Requiem radio transmissions. For the Omega radio transmission, you want to go to this area at the bottom of the map, right on my ping, and you're going to look for this building right here. And when you do, you want to jump down the stairs, or the ladder, whatever you want to call it, and head down here, and in this room with the bunkers, you will find under this bed a radio transmission, or excuse me, audio log for Omega. For the Dark Aether artifact, you want to head to this room right here, building, whatever you want to call it, on my ping. And it's going to look like this, the building, and what you want to do is head right into it, and on the wall you will find yourself the Dark Aether artifact. On Alpine, you'll find the Requiem radio transmission in this building, the bathhouse that looks like this on the outside. What you want to do is head right in through the front doors, and on the table waiting for you is the Requiem radio transmission. To find the Requiem artifact on Alpine, you want to look for this one building in the set, all the way at the bottom set of them, and it's going to look like this building right here. What you want to do is just head inside the building, and in this coat right here, you want to find this Ring of Fire canister, or artifact for Requiem. To find the Omega audio log, you want to head to this building right here inside Alpine. And what you want to do is enter it, of course. And when you do so, you want to ignore the big mangler, but right in front of the mangler, you'll find yourself this audio log. To find the Requiem radio transmission on Ruka, you want to head to this building right here. And how it's going to look from the outside is like this. I'm sure you guys have seen before, but head up the stairs, and on the table, you will find yourself the radio transmission right there. To find the Requiem audio log on Ruka, you want to head to this little sneaky place right here, because this one is a little sneaky, because as you guys could probably see, the audio log is actually on top of this train that you could pick up right there. To find the Omega artifact on Ruka, you want to go to this area right here, and it's an area you're probably familiar with when we get out of this. It's going to be actually this building right here. And what you want to do is get to the second level of it, which just take these ladders, and then on this wall you will find the Omega flag. To find the Requiem radio transmission on Sanatorium, you want to go to this building here. And how that looks from the outside is this pretty gold looking building. What you want to do is head through this, go upstairs, and inside this door right here, you will find the radio transmission right there. To find the Requiem artifact on Sanatorium, you want to go to this kind of where the Wonder Fizz is. There's a lot of stuff going on my screen, but you want to go to this building here. I'm sure you guys have seen it before, what you want to do is head up to the second story, and once you get into the building, inside this room right here on this nightstand, you will find the Dark Aether photos. To find the Omega audio log, you want to head to this area of Sanatorium, and how that's going to look is like this. What you want to do is enter into this building and then go to the second story and go through this door, and on the table you will find yourself the Omega audio log. To find the Requiem radio transmission on Golova, you want to head to this spot right here, pretty much top left, and it's going to look like this. And what you want to do is take this zip line, don't climb up the ladder because that's a waste of time, but take the zip line up, and on your right, and you get up here, you will find the radio Requiem transmission. To find the Requiem audio log on Golova, you want to head to this area right here, kind of in the center of the map. And how it's going to look is pretty much just a building that says, is that gap on top? Anyways, you want to enter into here, and right here you'll find yourself the Requiem audio log. To find the Dark Aether artifact on Golova, you want to head to this thing right in the middle, kind of, yeah, where it is, I guess. And how it's going to look is like this building right here. And what you want to do is head into it, open into the main area, and right here you will find yourself the artifact. To find the Requiem radio transmission on Zoo, you want to head up here to kind of the top of the map-ish, and how it's going to look in this is like that. And you want to head into the back room, kind of, and on the table you'll find the Requiem radio transmission. To find the Requiem audio log on Zoo, you want to head to this area of the map, and how it's going to look is like this. And to find it, all you have to do is head in, go on this main table in the middle, and you'll find the audio log sitting right there. To find the Requiem artifact on Zoo, you want to head to this area right here. And when you get here, it'll be this building, not that one over there, but this one over here. When you open it, it's going to be on top of this shelf, and you want to pick that up. To find the Omega artifact on Zoo, you want to head to pretty much the bottom right of the map. And how that looks from outside is this building has multiple doors, but we're going to go in through this one. Actually, the zombies are going to let us right through, and right on this corner we'll have the casting soul, that flamethrower. So the last thing that we should talk about are the documents, because there are documents for pretty much everybody or every faction minus Maxis. In fact, there's no new intel for Maxis inside this map, but as you guys are probably familiar with, there's how you get everybody else's documents, and there's how you get the Dark Aether documents. So first, let's see how you get the just everybody documents. This is easy. All you have to do is kill zombies or boss zombies, special zombies. They can be manglers, mimics, panzers, or even megatons. Any of those, and they could drop, they have a chance at least of dropping a document. And I think it's limited to, there's thunder there, it's limited to 2 or 3 per match that you play. Now for the Dark Aether documents, this is exactly how you get every Dark Aether intel that isn't an artifact. And this is just by doing trials, and especially the trials that say Intel trials. And when you see Intel trial on your screen, then definitely go hard at that challenge, and you'll have a much better chance, or the only chance you will get in order to get these documents. But that wraps it up for this video. As I mentioned, this is a part 1 of 2 of Season 4 Reloaded's Intel guides, because this is Outbreak, and once we find all Mauers, and once Mauer actually releases, I'll be able to find all the locations for you guys, and it'll be all great and everything. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys are excited for Mauer to Tote and you want to see everything Mauer to Tote, and not only just the intels, but the guy, or I guess my first playthrough whenever it comes out, we're going to be streaming that. We're going to be hunting the Easter egg and all that great stuff. Then definitely like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream video, or if that can maybe, and laters, guys.